It was just another Tuesday night, or so I thought. My wife, Sarah, and I were watching a movie on the couch. I reached over to hold her hand, a simple gesture we'd shared thousands of times over our 10 years together. But this time, she pulled away. Just a slight, almost imperceptible flinch, but it felt like a jolt of electricity. She mumbled something about being tired and shifted to the other end of the couch. The space between us suddenly felt like a canyon. I tried to brush it off, telling myself I was overthinking it. Maybe she just had a long day at work, but a cold knot of dread began to form in my stomach. This wasn't the first time. Lately, she'd been distant, glued to her phone, smiling at texts she'd quickly hide if I walked into the room. Her late nights at the office were becoming more frequent. The movie ended, and she went to bed without so much as a good night. I couldn't sleep. The image of her pulling her hand away kept replaying in my mind. Driven by a suspicion I hated to acknowledge, I did something I never thought I'd do. I picked up her phone, which she'd carelessly left on the coffee table. My heart pounded in my chest. Her password used to be our anniversary. I tried it. Access denied. I tried our son's birthday. Denied. A wave of nausea washed over me. Then, I remembered a conversation we had last week about her new project at work. The project was codenamed Phoenix. I typed it in. The phone unlocked. My hands were trembling as I opened her messages. And there it was. A thread with a name I didn't recognize, filled with messages that shattered my world. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow," one read. "Tonight was amazing," said another. The worst was a picture of them together, her smiling in a way I hadn't seen in years. It was dated from last Friday, the night she said she was working late to meet a deadline. The cold knot in my stomach turned into a gaping void. Every lie, every excuse, every distant look suddenly made horrifying sense. She wasn't just tired. She wasn't just stressed. She was living a double life. The woman I had built my life with, the mother of my child, was a stranger. That night, lying alone in our bed, staring at the ceiling, I finally understood why she avoided my touch. It was tainted by another's, and our life together was a lie. This is just the beginning of my story, and I'm sharing it to find my way through the darkness. If you've ever felt this kind of betrayal, know you're not alone. Follow along as I figure out what comes next. Thanks for listening.